Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to another edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, all the way from Boulder, Colorado, which we don't get a lot of people willing to come from Boulder, we have Spruce Farm and Fish from the Hotel Boulderado. Welcome, Michael and Austin, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. So I'm Mike. I'm the executive chef for the hotel, and Chef Austin is the chef de cuisine for Spruce Farm and Fish. We represent the Spruce Farm and Fish in the hotel, Corner Bar in the hotel, and License 1 in the hotel. And Chef Austin will tell you a little more about that.
Yeah, so we are one restaurant, or one kitchen cooks for all the restaurants in the hotel. And Corner Bar kind of does a southwestern Colorado theme, whereas Spruce does more of a upscale Colorado American style. And if you go to License 1, it's much more of just like a really nice bar of food that you can enjoy with your friends.
They invited me. I'm going to go the 20th,
weeks, right?
Yeah,
A couple weeks.
And I scheduled all 3 restaurants in one afternoon because I'm going to go to Boulder. One meal's not going to be enough, so I'm like having lunch, mid-lunch, and dinner.
I was going to say that sounds like a chef.
I mean, let's eat, right? If I'm going to do it, let's do it right. So how long have you been working there?
I've been working there for 5 years now, and before that I worked at a restaurant called Riffs that's no longer there, and I spent some time in Louisville at the Empire Lounge and Grill.
Oh, legendary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Mike?
I've been at the hotel for 2 years now. I worked for 30 years for Craftworks restaurants, so I was the culinary director for all the restaurants out of Craftworks, which was Old Chicago, Rock Bottom, Gordon Pierce, Chop House, all those. Now I'm here at the hotel and loving every bit of it.
And who owns this property?
It's a Frank Day property. Frank and
Gina
Day.
For those of people who somehow don't know who he is, tell them who Frank Day is.
He's the king of Boulder. I mean, Frank is I started with Craftworks because it was a Frank Day restaurant back in the day. Frank had first opened Old Chicago and Rock Bottom. That's when I got started. We had the Walnut Brewery back then, and Frank has blossomed, and Concept Restaurants has been around the whole time. And then Frank was involved a lot with Craftworks restaurant, and then stepped back from that, and just now is doing the Concept Restaurants.
Yeah, he's like 90, I want to say.
He is. He's got
works
a birthday.
every day, right?
He's got a birthday coming up this month.
Is it his 90th?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the Hall of Fame of restaurants.
He is.
I mean, this
Colorado
guy's a legend.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's start talking about what you brought me for lunch today. We'll start with this. Looks like an appetizer kind of plate right here.
Chef, you want to talk about it?
Perfect. So this is one of our seasonal appetizers that changes every time we do a menu change. This is our Caribbean shrimp. It's kind of a play on a shrimp dish.
A coconut shrimp,
coconut
right?
shrimp dish, yeah. And so what it is, it's a char grilled shrimp that's on a coconut cream sauce with some rice noodles in the middle and a nice little pepper relish on top.
It's fancy. And remember, they brought this down from Boulder and made it look this good here. This plating is exceptional.
Over an hour drive, I might add.
Yeah.
It's true.
All right, what's this one?
So this is the modern style tuna niçoise salad. The reason why we call it a modern style is that all the flavors and all the parts of a niçoise are there, except for maybe eggs, but all of it's done in a very non-traditional fashion. So it's a very popular salad. It goes very well in the summer, and it's just a different take on eating something.
Kind of like
that you're
deconstructed.
Right. Raw, a nice seared raw tuna, garlic, green beans, a new potato salad, and then we've got red olives. It's very cool with a tarragon.
I'm like, are you missing the olives? Where are the olives?
The olives are the slivers.
right here.
Come on.
Yep.
That's an olive?
That is an olive.
How is that?
It's
Pretty hard to
awesome.
cut.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, we
Never tried that before.
We special order just for this salad.
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant. All right, another gorgeous plated dish right here.
So this is one of our dinner items that also is a seasonal item. It's a New Zealand boneless lamb loin that's on a farro and buttered leek kind of mixture. And then it gets a red beet puree, a golden beet puree, and a fig. It then gets topped with some brown butter.
Gorgeous.
So this is probably one of our most popular dishes. Although it might look very plain, it's very tasty. It's a steelhead Rocky Mountain ruby red trout. That's, although it's from the Rockies are pretty big, so it's not necessarily Colorado. And it gets served with a wild rice, like a wild rice mix, and our garlic green beans.
I used to do this dish in my restaurant, and it doesn't matter what you put on it, flies out. Everybody loves.
Well, with
that
COVID,
dish.
trout isn't always the easiest thing to get. And we hear about it. If we run out on a Friday night that I drove 35 miles to come here to have the trout, and you're out today.
I think it's kind of like a cross between a salmon and a trout.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
It's
tasty. Some people get upset because they think they're eating salmon, but really it's trout.
No.
Right.
Right.
And to me, this is the perfect combination. Beets and goat cheese is peanut butter and jelly. And people who say they don't like beets have never had beets like this.
That's right.
I agree. So this is a seasonal salad. It's our beet and chev salad. So it gets golden and red beets that we braise so they're nice and tender. It gets smoked shiitake mushrooms, some chev goat cheese, a champagne vinaigrette we make here, and it's all on a bed of arugula.
And the pickled
Yes.
cucumbers,
It
too.
also gets some pickled
Yeah, I
cucumbers.
saw that in here.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But I think personally, the part that I think really makes this is having the smoked shiitakes going with the beets, going with the chev. It's just it's a flavor bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've
Very
never seen
tasty
anybody
dish.
put smoked mushrooms with this beet salad. Another gorgeous plate right here. It's like some kind of steak.
Yeah, this is a Colorado bison strip loin. So all of our bison we try to get locally from
It's Rock River.
Rock River.
Rock River.
And so this is a very nice, very classy dish. It gets a rosemary butter on the whipped potatoes, the grilled Colorado strip loin, a savory blueberry pepper sauce, and some smoked shallots.
All right. So we'll take, so it's not, you see blueberry sauce on a New York strip, it is a savory blueberry sauce. We actually reduce a bunch of Cabernet with blueberries and then reduce that down and then add fresh blueberries to it to make the final sauce.
You guys are fancy up there.
We are fancy.
But yet still Colorado.
That's right.
Still comfortable.
That's right. Well, we're in a 113-year-old hotel, and so we want that traditional elegance, and we're trying to step up some of the stuff with some more modern presentations, but this is all recognizable food that's been around for a long time.
Guessing you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Breakfast
Yes, we do.
is a
Room
big
service.
thing. Yep.
Yes, we do.
7 days, 365.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, I never sleep.
We never take a day off.
Yeah, right. It's a hotel, so we work 365 days. Our breakfast and brunch, we do 7 days a week. It really caters to the locals. We do a fresh quiche every day. We do a French toast special every day. We do a waffle special every day. So I would say to all the locals, keep coming in. We love your business and hope you keep coming.
Yeah, I'm guessing you do Benedicts of some kind?
We have two kinds of Benedicts.
figured.
Yes, we have a salmon hash and a prime rib hash. We do a boulder bowl, which is spinach and red quinoa and topped with eggs of your choice. It's funny. Some days we will actually do more sales in breakfast and lunch than we do in dinner.
Oh, I believe it.
It's crazy for us because our dinners are so good, but sometimes breakfast and lunch will double our dinner sales.
Would you get mainly hotel room guests, or do you get locals?
On the weekends we get probably 50-50. I would say on the weekdays it's mostly locals. We're probably 80% locals weekdays.
And where exactly are you located?
It's on 13th and Spruce, downtown Boulder.
13th and Spruce. I'm going to try and get
I was going to say, you couldn't
gonna
keep
get-
looking at
I'm going
it.
to get one of everything and construct a niçoise salad on
There
my
you
one
go.
bite.
There it is.
Right there it is.
Do you
From
think?
deconstructed to constructed.
I mean, that's a perfect niçoise bite right there. I'm so excited. You think we've got anything?
I don't think so. The corner bar is a different kind of restaurant for us. Even though we still do them out of the Spruce Kitchen, the corner bar is really kind of. I've lived in Boulder and around Boulder for 30 years, 30 years ago, I used to go into the corner bar as an industry person. There's a lot of people who get done with their restaurant jobs and come hang out at the corner bar. The corner bar is that more casual and yet still has a nice little upscale feel to it. But we have some great mixologists behind the bar, and we make all kinds of drinks and great draft beers.
I think we have another episode that we're gonna have to
There
do.
you
We're
go.
gonna have to come back down to the corner bar, and then a
Right,
few more
right.
months after that, bring license number
Yeah,
one.
and License has a comedy show, open mic nights, and the License one downstairs is kind of, we do all different things. So if you're done with work at 10 o'clock, come on down, because we're open till 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a great place.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Pleasure.
Thanks a
Nice
lot.
meeting you.
It really means a lot, the effort that you put in to come down here and bring such beautiful plates.
Great.
course.
Well, I hope everybody gets to eat.
No, this is just for me. I don't share this food. Are you kidding? Well, we do not have a show until Monday, so everybody have a great weekend. Let's eat.